Firstly, I have to apologise for the lighting situation. As you can see, I'm in a different area. Yeah, that over there is very much preoccupied. I can't do anything, and I can't even fit the lighting behind there. So it's almost like sort of. I could actually put. I don't know if this works. Bear with me. Oh. That one. Yeah, this is my light for this video. This is very makeshift because I can't fit it all there. Let's talk about Watford. So yes, Watford. Let's not beat around the proverbial bush here. Proverbial bush. We've had not the greatest times against Watford. One game in particular, probably the saddest moment ever in my whole footballing experience. It just started so well, didn't it? So well. It's all like the what if Dendonka did not make that silly challenge. Oh. Anyway, that's in the past. Look, we've got Watford this weekend, and it is a big game. It's obviously not against a big team, which we've been used to having the last 3 games. It's big because we need something from this one. It's big because of the transfer window probably wasn't the greatest in our opinion. So we're yet to see what it's going to be like. Let's just crack on. So we've got Watford away at 3 p.m. on this Saturday. Injuries, we've got no new ones. As far as I'm aware, everyone so far, since pre-recording this video, everyone's still fit and healthy, even on their international days. There are a few absentees I think might be occurring now. There's rumours of Sace, because of what's happened in Guinea, he won't be played, and there's also rumours of Raul Jimenez actually not being playing now as well. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? Let's be honest. We'll find out on the day, I guess. Watford are expecting Ben Foster to miss the game, Dan Gosling and that João Pedro. So Foster will be a missing goal. He will be a missing goal. So the previous fixtures since 2018 with Watford, we've had 5. This is including Cup. We've won 2, but we've lost 3. We won't go with the ones that we lost. The ones that we won was after the game that we don't want to mention, and the first home game that we won, not last season, the season before. COVID messes my mind up for this. Last 10 fixtures as an overall, we've won 4, we've drawn 2, and we've lost 4, so fairly even, really. The record at Watford, we've in our last 5 games, including cup competitions, we've won 3 and lost 2, so we've got a relatively successful rate at Vicarage Road. The last game we played against Watford was a 2-1 defeat. That was the day we actually had a VAR decision go in our favour. I believe Cabaselli got sent off. Neto scored an absolute worldie. In my opinion, it was a great strike anyway. You're probably forgetting which one that one actually was. It was, I'm pretty sure we wore the green kit that game. Then just YouTube it. It'll be on there, but it was definitely a good goal one now. And going off the last game, the last wins we had against them were obviously the one I mentioned before, or the 2 actually I mentioned before, just the 2-0 home win. Doherty scored and a Jan Matt own goal. And the one before that was the game after the semi-final, which is where Ben Foster entered no man's land with that absolutely world-class ball from Ruben Neves to Diogo Jota. Raul also got on the score sheet that game. They did actually have, I remember reading a report, they did take the mask there that game as well for Raul, but they forgot to put it behind the goal. So it's a shame really, because that would have been fucking funny. That mask needs to come back out, by the way. I don't care. We need good memories with that mask now. It needs to come out more. Predicted 11. So I've gone on the basis of who's back and who potentially could be missing, who I've mentioned previously. So I reckon Jose Sarr in goal. I reckon Ryan Nuri will start this time, means Watford are a bit lower down. And let's be honest, we probably could do with some more attacking impetus. Let's try and get that ball over the bloody line. Cody, Bolly, Kilman would be my back three this game. I would go with, and I'd go with Keanu Hoover as the right back. Mainly because this is Watford. I know it's no disrespect for Watford, but it's a good game for these two players, the wing backs, to come in and showcase their abilities. Neves, Moutinho, Traore, Trincao, and I reckon Fabio will be starting up front if this rumours are true about Raul having to miss the next game. One of them, innit? That's all rumours. So the table is... It's not really much to go off right now. It's been 3 games. It's, 3 games time. The table will probably be totally different. However, we sit 18th, Watford sit 12th. And we are still waiting to register our first Premier League goal. So, yeah, I've already put my prediction out on social media. I've gone for a demolition job 4-0 win. Fabio's going to get 2. Podence and Trincao are going to be the 2 goal scorers. That is my opinion. That's what I'll be sticking my fiver on to win probably 2 million. Is that right? But yeah, well, we need... The reason why I'm optimistic is we've shown that we can create. We're like the second highest creating team in the league right now, behind Manchester City. We just need a good showing in front of goal. Like, if we get that good showing in front of goal, there is no reason why we can't dick a team. And this is perfect. I mean, if we do this, it will diminish a few of the sore spots of the last 3 or 4 games, or 3 games, should I say, in the Premier League. We've dicked Forest, albeit it was our second 11, and Forest, they weren't not the greatest side. Excuse me. But Watford have just come up. They are prone and are susceptible for a pounding, and what better time to pound a team? We've got the firepower. This is the thing. Oh, okay, Raul is potentially not there, but Raul's not the Raul that we used to know right now. He's still got to grow back into his position. The natural ability's there, but it's one of them where you just got to grow into it. But Fabio knows where the net is. He-Chan, perfect time for him to come in. Neves is due a wonder goal. Trincao, we know, has got a goal in him already. Podence also as well. Take this. We're not scoring. Oh, we've got Fabio who's not scoring. Podence isn't the greatest. Hat off. These are world class footballers. People forget that these are world class footballers. Forget the price tags. Forget their age and the recent history when they've had injury problems or lack of experience. They are world class footballers. They deserve to be in the Premier League, and they're in the Premier League for a reason. That they are at that ability, or will be at that ability. This is a season of transition and a season of growth, and I think you'll see. I'm just convinced that people will start seeing more of the players that these players potentially could be. Podence has still got more to give. Fabio certainly has more to give. We've still got a lot to see from Trincao. We've still got to see He-Chan at all. Neves is nowhere near his finished article. And yet he's the professional that he is already. You'd think he's a 28, 29, 30-year-old veteran. There's a lot of promise with our side. We've just got to stay optimistic and go with the flow. The one thing I will say is concerning is if we get a negative result here, if we don't get a win, and even if we do get a draw might be considered a good result, I guess, if we score. But we need a goal this game, and we need to get some points on the board, because if you're losing then to Watford, then people are going to not hold back in regards to what they feel about the board. That's a whole new story with the board, the situation. I understand where they're coming from. I understand Jeff Shee's interview. If you've read it, fair enough. If you haven't, I know a lot of people don't want to pay into it, but it's probably worth it. Look, I understand the esports side of it. They want to get millions and millions of fans around the world, but they're forgetting that the heart and soul of Wolverhampton is Wolverhampton. And without that, the club is nothing. No success will come from it if there's no fans there. Tourists won't do that. They won't be there week in, week out. It's not like London or Manchester. It's Wolverhampton. I love Wolverhampton, but it ain't. It's not a tourist hotspot. It was a bit of a cop out with the excuses. The interview doesn't make sense in regard to the transfer, saying that they had 20 to 30 targets, then saying that Bruno didn't like a third of them, and then the ones that they didn't think were as good as the team that they've already got. So what I got from that is Sven Botman apparently is not as good as Romain Saiss at centre back. And then they're saying, and then the official bids for Kiefer Moore. Why are they saying that when Kiefer Moore is nowhere near as good as the strikers that we already have? Again, when I go back to the transfers of that, if you wanted Kiefer Moore in, right, you only wanted him in because he was a new name. That was it. He's not good enough. Let's not beat around the bush here. He weren't good enough. He is not good enough. He's a shithouse championship striker. Leave it at that. But yeah, we do need a good performance. That's the thing now, because I don't want to, demoralise you all, but this is a few this is just a couple of stats that I picked up from my own research of Wolves in recent times. I'll rather ask it as a question and you can answer it. I'll pause and you can answer it, and then I'll give you the answer. So, unless you've been reading that and can read upside down, you probably know the order. But the last time Wolves scored 3 goals, you probably could name the game, but go for it. If you said Brighton 3-3, you are correct. That was 25 games ago. That was the last time we scored 3 goals in a game. Now get this right. This is the one that shocks me even more. And I should have wrote down the team that we did this again. In fact, no, I remember. When was the last time that we scored 3 goals and won? If you said Everton at home in the 2019-2018, I get them all mixed up now. We're in the 21-22 season, aren't we? So it's the 2019-2020. Yeah, 2019-2020 season when we weren't there. With Neves' amazing 3 ball to Jota. You were correct. That's when we won 3-0. That was the last time where we scored 3 goals in the game and won. That was 45 league games ago. There's a lot of catching up to do. Look, we've got to look on the positives. And look to the future, and hopefully that we crack on. We start scoring. We start playing free-flowing football again. We've shown that we can do it against the big boys. Tottenham, Leicester, Man United. We show we can do it. We just need to act on it now and put the ball in the back of the net. Let's hope for a good result. Let's hope that we get 3 points on the board. Everyone who's going, enjoy your day out. I'm sure you will. I'm gutted I can't go. I missed out. I completely forgot when the window was for the tickets. I'm not going to lie. That was all on me. I'll see you on the other side for the post-match report. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. When we get to 250 subscribers, which is probably going to be in about a year's time, so it'll be a new shirt then. That's what's going to be up for grabs, and it could be yours. You've just got to screenshot it and show that you're a subscriber when I hit 250 subs, and you send it to the Instagram, and you'll be entered. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. I want to know what you think of everything. We'll do another video that, well, obviously with the post-match one. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace and love.